everyone, and welcome to the very first collab video on Masala Sims. So today I'm creating Mark Suknanan in CAS. Mark's stage name is Priyanka, and Priyanka is the winner of Canada's Drag Race. So I'm collabing with G from One Girl Games to create Priyanka in CAS. So I'll be making Mark, and G will be downloading Mark from the gallery and transforming him into the fabulous Priyanka. So because I don't watch the show, I actually didn't know that Priyanka was like the winner of Canada's Drag Race until she popped up on my timeline on Twitter. And so I started following her because I was like, oh my god, that's so cool that a South Asian drag queen won Canada's Drag Race. I think that's awesome. So I wanted to celebrate Priyanka's success on my channel, but since again I don't really know much about drag, I wanted to consult the expert. So I came up to G with this idea and she was all for it, and I'm so excited to watch her video and watch her transform Mark into the queen that Priyanka is. I actually had a lot of fun making Mark Suknanan in CAS. So I think I was sort of able to find the right parts, so the right eyes, the right nose, the right mouth, and then sort of tweak them in the ways that I wanted to match as closely as possible to the reference pictures that I found. And I actually found that using a GIF of Mark, where it's actually a GIF of him when he has that line where he's like, I'm gonna burn all of their wigs. And then he does like the lighter, he's like, so it's that GIF. And so I use that GIF, and so it's really helpful actually to watch his face move. I feel like it gives me a better idea of what his facial features actually look like versus looking at a still picture of him. I think that goes for anyone. If you look at a still picture of someone, you don't really get a good idea of the contours of their face and what they actually look like in real life. Pfft. Look at me talking like I'm an artist or a graphic designer or something. No, my visual art skills are like absolute crap, but I am trying to improve my CAS skills and trying to get better at looking at someone's reference pictures and building them accordingly in CAS. Like, I see some people on Twitter and like on Tumblr making these amazing Sims, and I'm like, what reshades, what custom content? And it's like, obviously they have great like mod and CC folders and reshades, but like they are definitely so skilled at CAS, and CAS is, I feel like, kind of an underrated skill, right? So I don't know, I just want to get better at CAS and make really stunning Sims. That is one of my goals in life. Let me know what you guys think. Did I do a good job of recreating Mark, or was it like kind of so-so? I don't know, I'm satisfied with the end result. So for Mark's outfits, I actually went to Google and YouTube to figure out what Mark's street style was. So from my searches, and honestly, there aren't really that many just like isolated clips of just Mark in his like everyday wear. But from what I could see, it looked like his style was kind of like very like casual, normal streetwear for men, but with kind of this like fabulous twist where like at first you look at him and you'd be like, oh yeah, that's cool, he's like a well-dressed guy, but then you look again, you're like, wait, his outfit is like actually kind of fabulous. Okay, yeah, I don't know how much of that is like actually Mark's style versus like a stylist for the reality show, but I mean, looking at clips from other shows he's been on, I guess, it looks like his style is pretty like casual and laid back. What you'd see a well-dressed guy wearing on the street, but like it kind of has like something fabulous or like something glamorous about it, just a little bit. So for his everyday outfit, I kind of tried to emulate one of the outfits that he's wearing on Canada's Drag Race in all of those like cut out clips where he's on that like purple background wearing that like yellow button down shirt. So I chose this yellow sweater from Get Together. I know it's not really close, it's not like that vibrant yellow, but it also kind of has that like sort of interesting flair with the like hand thumb hole mittens. I don't know what those are actually called. I know their hair is like super poofy. Mark on the show has like this really voluminous hair. It's not this voluminous obviously, but like the other undercuts just kind of didn't really match that well, so I went with this one. So I just paired the sweater with some black pants and cute shoes. sort of glamorous, but not like too in-your-face glamorous style that Mark seems to have. So for formal wear, I was kind of debating on whether I should go for Western formal wear or if I wanted to do something more ethnic, because there's this like promotional picture or maybe just like a photo shoot where it's Priyanka standing in her like winning outfit, and it's like this ethnic, very gorgeous lehenga and top, and right next to that Mark is standing holding Priyanka's hand, and Mark is wearing like a traditional ethnic kurta, which is the attire an Indian groom usually wears at their wedding. So I thought it was pretty appropriate to put Mark in the kurta, the traditional ethnic Indian wear, just to kind of try to emulate that picture. I thought the concept for that photo was so cute because they're standing like near a fire, right? So generally in Hindu weddings, there's this tradition. So the groom ties his like shoulder scarf, the dupatta, with the bride's dupatta, and they walk around the fire 7 times, and that's one of the rituals of a Hindu wedding. So I think there was like a clip or an interview of Mark. Someone had asked him like, oh, does your dad know that like you're doing drag? And he was saying like, oh yeah, I told him that I'm dating this girl Priyanka, and they were like, oh, so you're like dating yourself. So it was so cute. I thought that was so fabulous. So definitely wanted to emulate that photo with his formal wear. And then for the rest of his attire, for his athletic, for his sleepwear, I kind of just went like pretty standard. It's like your average wear, but again with that little bit of a twist. And then for his party wear, I kind of wanted it to be a little more like high-key, like he is that guy. It kind of has like straps and lace and stuff, you know? But in all seriousness, I think that Priyanka is such an icon, and it's so incredibly amazing that Priyanka has this visibility on this platform. I actually read an Entertainment Weekly interview of Priyanka where they were talking about how on the show she says, "What's my name?" a lot, and she was basically explaining, that's why I scream my name all the time. So you know a girl named Priyanka can be successful. I think that speaks volumes about what Priyanka actually stands for, and that's not just South Asian exposure in mainstream drag culture and media. It's also opening up the South Asian community to the prospect of one of its members becoming a drag queen, and a successful and popular drag queen. Priyanka can essentially act as a role model and a trailblazer for the South Asian community. In our community, I think we have a tendency to be kind of hush-hush about sexuality and gender identity, and in a lot of circles, not in all of them, but in a lot of South Asian circles, it's very shameful and looked down upon to be a member of the LGBTQ community. And I guess you see that in cultures around the world. It's not just South Asian culture. But the fact that Priyanka is the winner of Canada's Drag Race and has such a huge platform, it's just incredible. So thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely check out the second part of this collab over on G's channel. You can click that link up in the right hand corner. Don't forget to like and comment on this video, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more stuff like this. See you all next week!